Hey guys, how are you? Happy Saturday. Welcome to Spiritual Space Saturdays. Guys, I started this on my Instagram a long time ago I used it to get comfortable to do readings before, just being, talking on camera and things like that, because I wasn't at first. I stuttered everywhere. So this channel was never meant to be just for tarot. It was meant to learn, grow a community, get a good soul tribe on here that we could have great conversations in the comment boxes, email each other, express other things. So, spiritual space is a good way for me to try to tap into that, right? So, yes, tarot's there. You got you can go see the list of the different, in the description box, the different things that are going on this channel. Soon in a year, less than a year, it will be turning into a little bit more of a different channel as well. So, there'll be tarot, there'll be spiritual talk, there'll be, lots of different things going on this channel. So, we are here today. I did take some notes because, I get to talking and then I forget some certain things. And I still will, because, I'm going to go out of the order, because that's just the way I am. And I'm going to go off topic, but we're going to stay on it as much as possible. Guys, we are here to talk about healing, because you have to heal, okay? Because anything that is unresolved in you is going to keep manifesting itself into your reality, into your physical, mental, emotional, and your spiritual life as well, right? So it is great to, heal. And a lot of things, a huge thing of healing that I found when I went through my dark night of the soul was making sure my energy was clear, I also do heal to touch. So I do healing as well as tarot. Matter of fact, I did healing way more in my 20s. So, it wasn't until I got into my nightlife and the glitz glamour of Vegas and the money and the people and the women and the men, whatever, that I stopped my spirituality. So I had a lot to dig through in my, about a year or 2 years ago, in my dark night of my soul. So, you have to, but you come out on the other end and you feel so good. You have to recognize so many things. You have to forgive yourself. You have to go ask for forgiveness. You have to forgive people that you never thought you would. There's a lot to healing. But one of the things, and the biggest thing, and that's what we're here for, is the tools of clearing out your energy. I put up a meme the other day. You can light sage all you want and see an 1111, but until you own your stuff and until you recognize what's in you, then you're not on the spiritual level that you think you are, okay? All those things are great. That's part of my tools. Sage, cleanse your area, cleanse your space daily, in the morning, in the night. I wake up, I do my, I sage from top to bottom, before I got socks on, because you need to do that. Not just around and, and then I sage out my room and, wherever. But you must sage in the morning. Do some morning meditation. Great way to raise your vibrations and clear out your energies for the day from anything that you might have dreamt, because you need to do the same routine almost at night to clear out the day stuff. But in our dreams, we go through a lot, and sometimes we don't even remember our dreams, but we got things in our energy because that dream did happen, okay? And we may see it later on, we may not, but you got to clear out your energy from that dream for the day. Otherwise you're just compiling energy on top of energy. I used to have such bad anxiety that, it was just horrifying. Sometimes I would have to get ice packs and put them all over me. And I haven't had a panic attack in I don't know how long, about 2 years. So, I did have a lot going into my dark night. So, of course, I had the worst anxiety I ever had. Even with my medication, I was still tripping at night. But that's what it's about, sweating it out, having that anxiety. Because you're recognizing it. And if you weren't recognizing it, you wouldn't have those anxieties, right? because it'd be fine and dandy. I already had an anxiety disorder, but since, you know, I had lost a partner that passed away of cancer, and when she passed, I didn't want to talk about it. I just cold shut it off, and I needed to, because once I did open up to it, I think some of my other relationships would have benefited from me doing that and different things like that. So I held it, and then I got so much anxiety that when I finally opened up, I released and I spoke about everything about her, and I allowed people to speak to me about her. And you know, I talked to a lot of friends about her, and you know, she was an amazing woman, but you know, it was her time to go very early. She was 34 years old. About to turn 35. 2 weeks before she was gonna be, she passed away. She had cancer. She was a nurse, and it's like, you know, she saved lives, and she was part of the Green Corps, and you know, all these peace things, and it's like, but when it's time for you to go, you're called, you know. And I shut down everything at that moment. And like I said, a lot of relationships, jobs, a lot of friendships would have benefited a lot more had I healed that. Had I healed that before, okay? So expect yourself to have anxiety if you're going to compile energy after energy on top of something that's already not healed, because then you're not going to face the next thing, and you're not going to heal from that, and you're not going to the next, and that's why it will keep manifesting things in your life, and it blocks you. It puts blockages, guys, whether you know it or not, especially energetically. Like, everything in life is energy, just about, you know. So, you know, yes, do your saging, do your normal, you know, checking the numbers and what they mean, and apply it to what's going on with inside of you and your healing. So I'm not disregarding that, but it goes much further. How much are you dedicated to the routine of really, truly healing yourself? Because seeing that and doing that and going in your bed and shutting the curtains and laying down and, you know, feeling sorry for yourself is not going to heal you. Yes, you need the rest. Yes, you need the alone time. But do you have to have the curtain shut? No, leave the windows open. If you don't feel like TV, music is a huge thing, energetic cleansers. Because, like, even though I don't have things to heal from, when I come home, a lot of times from work, I'm in some crazy energies because I've been downtown in Las Vegas working, and I have to put on music that has a lot of frequency and a lot of vibration in it to clear it. And I sit in front of the speaker, of course, and well, actually, I bring my sound bar down to me, actually, and raise it up to me. But I go, some people might say I'm a little overboard, but it helps cleanse while you're saging. You know, get your stones, your clear quartz, your amethyst, your black agate, whatever. Hold them in your hands, and you just ask, you know, you just release. And part of healing your chakras and part of clearing out energy that my healer, Alyssa, taught me. And it's beautiful since I've learned this. I started with her about 7 months ago. She's great. I actually do my Heal to Touch on her, and she does it more for everyday living. And she taught me when I Heal to Touch, I bring the light down into my crown chakra, my third eye, and I express it through my body and down into my arms. Like, my hands will get so much bigger and so much more veiny when I do this. If I could get into that in a little bit, I will, to show you guys, because they're already pretty veiny now if you look, but when I do it, it's crazy. So, and then I just find it. Like, I can scan your body, you don't even have to tell me where it's at. I find it with my hands, and I yank it right out, and I know how to dispose of it, right? But what she taught me is, and this is, you can do every single day. Every day, and it may take you a minute to hold that light down. You'll know when it's down, and you'll know when it's coming through you. But, like, say my heart chakra feels a little off, or my throat chakra, or, you know, whatever. If you bring the light down and you envision the color of that chakra, on its way down, and you pull it, okay? And each chakra has its color. So, I meant to wear one of my chakra bracelets just for this. And the one time I don't have it. But if you know all the colors of the chakras, so the purple will bring down to clear your third eye, a lighter purple to clear your crown, kind of bluish violet, but then, you get going down, okay, into the different colors. And you pull like the blue for the throat. You pull, well, that's what the stone is, a blue lapis. So there's a difference of all of them. But you pull that light of that chakra and you envision that light, that color. And while so you're holding the stones that are proper for it, or any kind of stones that you have that are healing. It does not have to be that chakra. It could be a clear quartz, or black agate is really good, amethyst, okay? And you bring it down and you shoot it, and you imagine that chakra, and you imagine it dilating to its fullest, which is 8 millimeters, right? So that's just a good tool that she taught me, and I loved that she taught me that. I swear I'm more on top of my chakras without her. She's a heal to touch, but she does Reiki too. That's another tool you guys can go do. You can't do it on yourself, but you can go to somebody and get it done. Reiki is amazing. They use a lot of tools and instruments that mainly clear your energy with tools and instrument of vibrations. Heal to touch is more not going to be a massage. We don't come in and do a full back massage. We're going to cleanse your space. We're going to smudge you down. And then I would find the energy itself. You may tell me where it's at, but I bet you I'm going to find more. And I'm going to just go to that area and I'm going to pull it. And then I'm going to go outside and I'm going to release it, because you don't want to release it back into somebody's space. Okay? But Reiki, heal to touch, find somebody in your area, look at their reviews, go to spiritual different Facebook pages in your local areas, the pages, and see if you could find some that, look like they got a good following for themselves, is what I'm trying to say. My tarot is really great on its personal, and my heal to touch is coming up now. Like, it went from one person to another, that, how I remove that energy. And I'm so glad that I'm back doing that, because when I walked away, it felt better than anything in a long time. Like, I had that empty butterflying, but it wasn't excitement. It's that feel-good butterfly in you, like, just in a sense of calmness. Like, even though I went to pull some erratic energy out of these people, I've been leaving just fine. So in a way, I know this has been my life calling. So, you got to get up, go out and be in nature. I say it all the time in my tarot readings. If you're depressed, whatever, get out in nature. If you don't have 2 dogs like mine, walk around the block yourself. Go sit out in the sunlight. Feels really good to sit and meditate. Also, bring in plants into your house. That's when I started planting and growing plants. Is when I was going through the darkness. So a friend had gave me a succulent, and I just remember wanting it by me in my living room, in my room. And so I just started expanding. Now I got too many. I give some away now because it's a little crazy. But especially bamboo and aloe vera are very good for energy, absorbing energy, blocking energy. Guys, get stones for outside of your house that can block any energy coming through your house. You could also salt your doorways, of course. That keeps all, not just, it's not just about the spirit world that you're blocking out and negative energy in general. Take salt baths. Salt baths are very important for cleaning out your energy. If you are in real low vibrations and very depressed, I would suggest doing a meditation and taking a salt bath every night, maybe before I went to sleep, Try to be, the hard part about clearing out your energy and your space, the hardest part that's in your control, Because there's some things that are not in your control. So these are just things that I'm giving to you that are in your control. All right? Is learning who your friends are, first of all. Those are the easy ones, are the ones that aren't your true friends, right? There's true friends that you may not vibe with, and you may not want to do the same things as they do anymore, because you used to go to dinner and then nightclub and then to the bar, or go to shoot pool, or go to gamble. Well, I don't know if you could gamble in your state or not, but it's hard because you go out and you find yourself lost in conversation. Well, there's no conversation. It's like you struggle to conversate with somebody when you're not in the same vibrations as somebody else, and you're going out and I got coworkers I'm never in the same vibration with, and I'm glad, because some of theirs is just like, ooh, I'll send them home too. I'll do the work because I got to be there as the manager, and if they're going to be in there in a really low vibration and just bad energy, I'll do the work. I'll send them home. So it's about removing certain people around you, and it's not removing them, because some of these people we love deeply, but what is our conversation now, and what looks fun to you to go do? Because you don't want to go hike with me, mind stones, go to a meditation group at night. Oh, that's another thing, guys. If you don't have a lot of spiritual people in your area, one thing that was told to me, and I've met so many great, amazing spiritual people, and just more like-minded. Not that everybody's not spiritual, but just the way I think more about outdoors, hiking, tarot, heal to touch, Reiki, stones, healing stones, proper elements, and being in elements, and just finding that soul tribe, wanting to be off grid, wanting to not do the party scene. A way I found them, because everybody I knew was party scene, pretty much. Not everybody. The other ones generally, typically had families, and I've known them for 30 years and stuff, but at that point I was just ready to go out and party. I love to go around them now, but their kids are growing. But anyways, now I went off topic and just got going. And so we were talking about, I wish I could remember now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this slipped my head right now. We were talking about not removing people, but just understanding that not all of us are going to vibe the same anymore. And you don't want to struggle through conversations, And I was making a good point and I lost it. But you guys are getting the gist of it, right? There's people that are our families that we can't be around because we're not vibing the same anymore. It's okay. It's okay. And we only need to do self-love and control what we can focus on. One way to screw up your energy is to worry about something you can't control. Because you're not going to be as satisfied. You're going to feel either frustrated, angry, not satisfied. Those are all low vibrant energies, okay? So if somebody's an asshole and you see them succeeding a lot every single day, and they got this and they got that, and I've had to deal with this with a few people in my past readings that are being angry about these things, and we can't control it. What is the sense? Okay? For example, once Matt, he wanted a food truck, but this guy has 4 and he's an asshole. And well, spending this much time and energy thinking about what he's doing, you should be drawing out. Get a vision board, guys. I got a whole wall that's a vision board. Draw it out. Write down your plan every single night. Get that manifestation out there. But don't be angry because you can't control something that the universe and God and spirit have the control over. You got to move on from that, because at that point you should be putting more time and energy into your goals, your dream, your self-love, your care. You can't stay angry at people for what they have or don't have. You know, it's out of your control. You need to heal yourselves. You need to clear your energies every day, all day. I would recommend it. Like I said, I do it two times a day. When I wake up, I clear out my energies from my dreams. When I go to sleep, I clear out my energies from my day, you know. Yeah, I just feel that the more you get into this frequency and the more you... Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Look, Meetup. Download the app. Put in the things that you want, like meditation groups. I found tons of meditation groups through this. Spiritual practices. Write down that hiking. You get all these invites. I get so many different invites that we go hiking with so many cool new people. And I used to guess I was kind of open to meeting people, but kind of not, because now I love meeting new people. Me and my baby stroll past them. We'll stop, talk to them. Meetup is a great place. You could even find out where the parties are on there too. But I mean, those are what I've pushed in for my notifications. So Meetup is a great place to find people if you're not quite vibing or clicking. Now, let me tell you about something. When you love somebody and you kind of have to, you don't lose all contact, for God's sakes. You don't make somebody feel like you hate them when you absolutely love them, but you just know right now you're going through healing. Right now, they're not on the same vibe. They're not understanding. And if they're a good friend, a true friend, a good partner, you know, well, a good partner, a good family member, a good, I don't know, just co-workers, whatever, they're going to understand that you're going through something, and this is what you need to heal yourself, because self-love is never selfish. It's never fucking selfish. I don't care what anybody says. They're going to understand. And if they don't, they're going to, but don't lose touch with them. Still check on them. Still make sure they're okay. Still, you know, show them your support, you know, over on social media, or if they need you to go support something that they're doing, you still show up for these things. You may not just be as close, because I'm going to tell you now, the conversations are different. Their hours are probably different. My hours with my friends is different now. Like, they're not, it's like, I get up at 5 a.m. I'm not going out at 9. And I'm probably not going to go out unless I'm out by 7. I need to be out. So, anyways, guys, this was the first spiritual space. I'm going to do every other week. I'm going to get other things going on this channel. Matter of fact, I'm going to post up just this quick video that I did, like, I don't know, I think it was a year ago. I go mine my own stones, and I got a bunch of selenite, and I cleansed it all up, cleaned it all down. So I'm going to put that video up. Otherwise, check out my Monday morning fills, Monday morning at 8 a.m. every Monday morning. I got Cross Watcher Heavens up if you're here, if you're there for the tarot. And otherwise, let's do one, get an answer, ask a question, get an answer, okay? So take a minute, think about what you would want to know the answer to. Okay. Proceed at a more relaxed pace. So maybe some of you are moving so fast, and that would make sense that your energies probably... So guys, like I said, I love this. Leave me some comments. I want to start getting into spiritual conversations with people on here, because there's people from all over the world with different cultures and viewpoints, and I want to see what other people have going on in this world. You can never learn enough, and you're never done healing. So don't think that once you're done with one day, you have to heal every day. Every day there's healing to be done, and every day there's energy to be removed. Hey guys, until next time, be blessed, be well, and bye for now.